Well, from a rather windy, horrible rain range, you might catch this later. So we've been working on our bag. So obviously, those of you, we'll start at the top. We've got the Nike Sumo Square. We all know what that looks like and sounds like. We've got the Stealth, and we've got an addition. This isn't a Stealth, it's an actual burner high launch. I'll show you that. It's really cool. It's also an absolute monster off the tee. 16.5 degree loft 3-wood high launch. So we've gone for that. Now, the last live we did, we were gapping our wedges, and apologies, I'm underneath an umbrella here because the weather's not great. So I'm talking to you from the range live. You catch this. So what I've done is taken a leaf out of Lee Westwood's book. You'll like this. So when I gapped my wedges, so the 62 Vokey, I've put a 45 on that. It's for 45 yards, that's maximum. The 56 Cobra S8, 80 is maximum on that. These are all one length. And the 52 is 100. So I've actually taken a leaf out of Lee Westwood's book and marked them in Sharpie, so it will rub off eventually. But when I'm in my bag, I can basically, I know that my flat out with that's 45, my flat out with that's 80, and my flat out with that's 100. So obviously I can open my 56 up for different yardages. But I thought Lee Westwood's idea was brilliant, because when you're on the course, if you look at your wedge and you go, right, I can max out that at 45 yards, that at 80, then the gap at 100, then, and obviously my pitching wedge, I know that goes 120. So there's my bottom end gapped, and we're still obviously playing the one length. I just can't change now, I don't think, from I might go combo with you know, but the one length is so good. Obviously you're going to see a couple of videos coming up about a couple of things from, and I want to put a big thank you out to the guys at Octo Grip. They sent me out some grips, and they're amazing. They're the new version of this St. Patrick's Day, green and white, right? Absolutely beautiful mid-size. And also I've got a really limited run counterbalance putter grip, which I'm going to be showing on a Jailbreak Mini. I'm going to be putting it on that. We've got an in-depth look at that actually coming up on the channel, but this is obviously live from a rather wet, horrible range. But I have worked out how to do this live without actually having the camera make me look like I'm Phil Mickelson left-handed. So we've had a quick look at the bag. There's the Jailbird Mini, and you had a look at the Aero. Trying to balance this umbrella is a right pain in the thingamy, but we're managing just about. Let's see, what else can we? Oh yeah, well, as far as rangefinders, right? I've got a laser rangefinder here, which I find obviously really useful for gunning yardages. Now, I've got an old Garmin S2, which I've mounted to the bag rather than have it on my wrist, because it annoys me when I'm playing golf. And you'll like this. So keep your charging cable connected to your Garmin, run it into a side pocket in your bag, and then pick yourself up one of these little things. A tiny 2000 milliamp USB charger, right? And all you do is, once it thinks about needing a recharge, plug it in, via the USB cable, and hey presto, you're charged, ready to go. And then once this runs out, you just got to remember, take it in the house and charge it. So you can get, honestly, you can get about a month and a half out of your Garmin S2 doing it that way. Just a Velcro bit to attach to the bag, and I just put the bag level with the ball, and you get your yardage front, middle and back, which I like when you're playing courses that you maybe don't know. And hopefully you can hear us okay. Obviously at the range I am tempted just to hit a couple. I want to try and show you what I was working on last night. So I'll try and do it. Wait a minute, see if I can get this. Where can I put the umbrella? Should go somewhere on top of the bag, somewhere like that. Right, and then we're under it, and now obviously I need to turn the camera around and we'll get a couple of live shots, because what I've been working on is C Motion Lee Como. Let's use the 52 for this, I think. Let's get this out here without knocking the umbrella out. And guys, this is the best I've swung it in ages. And we'll turn the camera around so you can see us. Bear with us, hopefully this works and you can still see us. Here we go. And hopefully the angle isn't too bad. Let's see, I don't cancel the stream or anything. You might struggle to hear us. Let's see. It's maybe not ideal. Probably got us. Right. So, Lee Como and a few others and Hogan talk about your palm to the sky, and this move here where your 45s are going up to, so basically you're doing this. If I show you what that looks like, so if this club becomes a hammer, right, and you're wanting to hammer in a nail, and your lower hand's on correctly, you can just swing and bang it. It's the release part is incredible. Now, hopefully I can show this so that you can see just how far you can actually hit the ball without A, a backswing, or B, any transfer weight. So this is just to prove that if you get this hand on this direction, so your release is this way, as if you've got a hammer and there's a nail on a sideboard and you just want to bang it. Now, I watched a video of a chap who tees a ball up off his knees and does this with a hammerhead and actually hits the ball effortlessly 25 to 30 yards. And I thought, why has no one ever explained that or showed it? So we'll just have to probably turn this a little to get it on. Hopefully, guys, you can hear us, and you can comment, but I can't see the camera because I'm conscious I don't want it doing that mad turning around stuff. It's kind of being a bit annoying because it's wanting to fall over like everything's against me. Right, sit. Stay. Good boy. Right. We'll hit a few. Hopefully you can hear us. I've got the S-Bud Lives on, so apparently they're supposed to help the live broadcast, but I'm not sure. Right, so this palm to the sky, this is going up here, and this is going like this. This is your release. So if I just without any shoulder turner movement, watch how far you can actually get it. Well, you hit nice little draws, and Lee Como from C Motion, he says when he's playing at his best, all he thinks about is using this grip and passing the sole of the club, bouncing the sole of the club under the ball as fast as you can. So every time I'm setting up like this and I'm going like that. Then I'm putting my hand on underneath. So I'll just show you again. No shoulder turn, just hands. And you start introducing the swing and it starts to go like effortlessly far. I mean, that's like effortlessly, just an easy 100 and, that actually went 110. So I might need to rewrite that. I paced it out though. I did paste them out. I didn't have, I might laser them actually when I'm here. Oh, there goes my umbrella. Stand by. Right. That should work. Live from the range, guys. Apologies. But yeah, so if I show you one this way, this is a Donny, so I don't mind losing a Donny. Right, so this goes up here, this goes in here. What I'll do is, like if it was a tiny tip, I'm just going to use my hands and hit it, right? No shoulders or anything. Watch how far or how good it launches. It's effortless. It's like having a hammer. So I'm just checking that release. Putting my hand on under. We're into the wind as well. Oh, so close to hitting that 100 sign. I thought I'd done it there. Tiger Woods be up here hitting that 100 sign every single time. I'm complete. Yeah, it was online, but well, I've not hit it yet. I think I've hit it with a driver when I thumbed it. Right, quality. Right, so yeah, this hand thing's brilliant. The hand releasing. Como, come up if you've not heard Como. Heard about him. Como. You see, it's into the wind today, quite strong, and the beauty of that is you can like flight it with this as well. So you get a wee tight draw into the wind, which is what you want, because if you're hitting into the wind and you hit like a fade, it's going to go nowhere. It's just ballooning up. So these new one length wedges just keep the swing weight the same all the way through the bag, and obviously the lie angles are all the same as well. This 52's 8-degree bounce, so this is all stuff I'm working on. It's just stuff that might be useful to you. Showing my son this last night, and he was absolutely, when he started learning to put his hand on, he was caning the ball. The best I've seen him hit it with a driver. So I'm determined to hit this 100 sign. So yeah, just a short live at the range. Probably caught it a bit late. You might struggle to hear us because I don't know if Galaxy. Oh, here we go. Oh. I don't know if the Galaxy buds are actually doing what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to help with the audio. Obviously into the wind. You could be hearing just wind noise, I don't know. But a short what's in the bag, live from the range. It's raining. We are practicing in the rain, because if you don't practice in horrible conditions, how the heck are you ever going to learn to play in them? And I don't wear a glove either, so you've got to get your hands used to holding the club in the wet, which those Octo grips are amazing at. They clear the water out them. I've never had my hands loose on the club with the Octo grip, and I never wear a glove. The reason is the dimples are inwards and outwards, so the secureness of your hands is second to none in the rain. And in the dry, if you've got sweaty hands in the hot climate, absolutely, these are the best grips I think I've ever seen, tried. And the big guys, the big companies should be really worried because Octogrip are just knocking it out the park. And thank you for supporting the channel, guys, because we're a small channel and it's much appreciated. Um, they're supporting us, and we're making, you know, a combo set, and they're supplying the grips. We're also really you know, thankful that they're supporting us and working with the channel. And when I remember, Chris Martin and stuff has sent us a link, guys. So what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description. And after this live, you can click on the link and you can have a look at Octogrip's catalogue and price list and everything. You can order direct from them online, and prices are brilliant, I think. You have a look. But yeah, back to this. So I'm just checking this, setting up. Just I mean, knockdown shots, best way to practice in the wind, into the wind, always. Because into the wind shows up any flaws, any misstrikes. 100% exaggerates everything. If you've ever tried links golf in a hurricane, you'll know what I mean. We'll need to try that again, actually. Links golf in a hurricane. The last time we did it, it was at Dunbarney. Managed to shoot 73, and I don't know how I did it. We did a live for that as well. Yeah, but yeah, look up Lee Como. He doesn't really explain things, but if you decode his stuff, he's absolutely brilliant. And another good guy to look up as well, while we're on the subject, is Bill Phillips. Now, Bill Phillips and myself, we go back a long while. We will go back about 6 years, maybe more, on YouTube. And Bill links in a lot of stuff that I'm working on and what I use to help my swing. So if you get a chance, look up Lee Como and Bill Phillips. Bill himself on his channel links in a lot of stuff that's very good at linking you into how we're all coming up and thinking about golf a different way now, which didn't happen years ago. Years ago, when I first started golf back in the 80s, golf was, well, we were playing with persimmons, persimmon woods. The only real clubs you could get were blades, small ball, and golf was very much taught a very secretive way. But now, fast forward to 2025, I know people say, "Oh, YouTube's full of absolute, you know, this, that, and the next thing." But if you filter out stuff on YouTube, there's so much brilliant stuff on YouTube to help your game, and it's not costing you anything. You're getting all of this on YouTube, and you can watch all the great players too. You couldn't do that back in the 80s unless it was BBC television. But at any point, I can have a look at Rory's swing. I can have a look at Jordan Spieth's swing. For goodness sakes, have a look at Freddie Couples' swing if you've never had a look at it, because that 45 throw and Freddie's swing is, because obviously we're doing this, but we're still going up here over the turn, and Freddie Couples is absolutely just throwing up there and turning and then whoop, and that's all the golf swing really is. It's a throw and a 45 and a blended turn. Your job is just simply to hold on to the club and blend the two motions. It's up to you how you do it. Your swing, your mechanics, your body will blend things differently. And I think that's how simplified the whole golf thing is now, which is brilliant from what it used to be. And I'll be honest with you, even if you go back to the 80s, GMAC will tell you as well. GMAC was a pro back in the 80s. Wedges back in the 80s were shocking. Back in the 80s, you're talking a 56 wedge and that's it. A sand wedge. Possibly you got like an R90, and a Wilson R90 and an R20, I think were one of the, or two best wedges ever made back then. But that's the only manufacturer that was making anything like that. The rest of it was, if you wanted to have a flop shot, you had to like open your 56 and just cut the legs off it. You know, the shot shaking ability of all these guys on tour said it better. They were hitting shots that you wouldn't believe, you know. I mean, that's me cut up a 52. But that's how you used to have to do it. You didn't have 60-degree wedges or anything other than a 56. So, yep. So it shows you that grip, when you're going in and set it under, it even works with flops, you know, because you're basically controlling the face 100%. Right, so it's been a quick live. Starting off with a look at what's in the bag, and I'll wait to laser those balls, double check that I've wrote the right number. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Won't be this Sunday, it'll be next Sunday. We'll go live at the range round about 8:30 in the morning, Sunday morning. Not a lot happening. Great to tune in, catch up with you. So from the range, rather wet, rather miserable, but always learning, always trying to get better at golf, which is what everyone's trying to do. And see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Oh, I mean, at least the clubs are dry. Cheers, guys.